Touring gives you such flexibility when it comes to holiday choices, and not just in the UK. Take your motorhome across Europe and discover its wealth of attractions and explore its majestic countryside. Have you got everything you need for your holiday, whether it's in the United Kingdom or overseas? If you're travelling in Europe, have you got your camping card international? The CCI's main function is to act as proof of identity for caravanners and motorhomers in Europe. As well as offering third-party liability insurance, it also allows members to benefit from a range of discounts across Europe during the low season. Enjoy these fantastic benefits. Nearly all campsites in Europe will accept a CCI card instead of your passport when you check in at reception.
We're always on the move, always on the move. We'll never see it all, so we've got no time to lose. Gonna hook the camper up and get the show on the road.
Whether you're a first-time explorer or a seasoned expert, Italy is an extraordinarily diverse country with natural landscapes that vary greatly depending on where you choose to visit. In a country as vibrant as Spain, touring holidays make an electric experience for everyone. Golden sands and vibrant nightlife ensure that the Spanish costas draw in millions of visitors. But there are plenty of places to go if you want to see a different side of the country. The other major German Atlantic Wall position in the Pas de Calais were the colossal gun positions at Cap Gresnez. Hitler and Göring visited Cap Gresnez in 1940 to look at the British cliffs, their next target. After the Battle of Britain was lost, the Atlantic Wall was built, with a length of 2,685 kilometers. Most of the bunkers were built because the Germans expected an invasion on this location.
Choose. Home is where the heart is, our hearts are out on the road. We're going walkabout on an ever-ending track. We don't even know if we're ever coming back. So see you later, Big Smoke. Hello, hello, big man.
The ancient walled city of St. Malo is extremely popular with visitors from all over Europe, and in particular the UK. For some, it represents the start or end of an holiday to Brittany, via the St. Malo ferry terminal, whilst for others, this historic port resort is their main destination. The Citadel, also known as the Old Town, was originally built on a rocky island at the mouth of the Rance estuary. This strategic position allowed control of both the sea and any trade heading into the interior of Brittany, helping to shape the stormy and often dark history of the city. Today, St Malo is considered by many to be the most attractive channel port in France, and its cobbled streets are brimming with hotels, restaurants, bars and shops. Honfleur is a small medieval town. It reveals her riches to all those who take the time to look. The past is in evidence all around, calling to us. The old docks surrounded by picturesque narrow houses. This is with no doubt what catches the eye of every visitor upon their first visit to Honfleur. And the town, with the old salt stores and the medieval cobbled streets. The little brown shrimp, one of Honfleur's specialities, is now the symbol of a traditional maritime festival, the Fête de la Cavette. The event, which has been organised by the municipality since 1994, is dedicated to the sea, to Honfleur's fishing boats and their crews, and is a must-see for lovers of shrimp and all kinds of fish and seafood. There are a variety of establishments and activities, performances of sea shanties, shrimp peeling competitions, a fish market, an exhibition of old rigs, concerts, arts and crafts, and a great market. Some of the best chefs also perform cooking demonstrations of local fish recipes and give advice to the public. Come and taste the little shrimp. The old basin is surrounded by picturesque narrow houses. This is with no doubt what catches the eye of every visitor upon their visit to Honfleur. The harbour itself was built thanks to Colbert in 1681, so as to take over from the old harbour that had become far too small for the increasing needs of the town. It was designed to carry water across the small Gordon River Valley. It was part of nearly 31 miles, the aqueduct that brought water from the springs near Uzes to the Roman city of Nims. The full aqueduct delivered 44 million gallons of water daily. It was constructed entirely without the use of mortar. The aqueduct stones, some of which weighed up to 6 tons, are held together with iron clamps. The masonry was lifted into place by block and tackle, with a massive human-powered treadmill providing the power for the winch. A complex scaffold was erected to support the aqueduct as it was built. The face of the aqueduct still bears the marks of its construction, in the form of protruding scaffolding support and ridges on its piers, which supported the wooden frames on which the arches were constructed. It is believed to have taken about 3 years to build, employing between 800 and 1,000 workers. Take a dive from the bottom of the bridge into the cool waters of the Gordon River. You can actually swim in Le Gordon. Don't forget to bring your bathing suit and swim shorts. Nestled on a low mountain in the Vaucluse, the Boers village, classed as an historic monument, it gives a priceless account of the way of life in Provence from far-off times to the present day. we've seen mentioned the Venice of the Guard. This is probably an exaggeration, but the town does have a large canal flowing through the centre. Where the canal enters the town, it's very wide and arranged as a mini waterland, with water flora, ducks, swans and fish. As visitors, we can explore ancient Roman ruins, medieval fortresses, and charming hilltop provincial villages. We can hike the Grand Canyon de Verdun, ride the famous white horses in the Camargue, or simply take a picnic basket for a day in the countryside. The valleys are carpeted with lavender, and the fields are filled with the sunflowers and olive trees that Van Gogh loved to paint.